Lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to makeup.misfit, and we have another hashtag beauty chest update. I am really excited to dive in and show you guys where I'm at, the progress that I have been making over the last few weeks. So let's get into this. Now, of course, we're going to start off with the prompt that has been in here for the longest, which was all matte palette. And for that, I rolled in my What's Up Beauty Geodes palette, and you had to pull in 2 mattes for this prompt. So I decided to pull in rhodonite and lava, which are these 2 shades right here, and each of them had a 10 use goal. Now last month I had used this one only a couple of times, so I had a few more uses to go to hit my 10, and I have completed that. And then this shade lava I had not touched at all. I was kind of talking about maybe using it more so in the springtime. However, I kind of tried to wear it a little bit in the inner corner, the inner third, and I really enjoyed how that looked. So I continued to use it that way, and today actually was my 10th use on that shade as well, which means that both of those shades have met their goals. So this whole prompt can be rolled out, which I'm really excited about. I haven't really reached for the rest of this palette, but I really did enjoy reaching for these 2 when I wanted to. So I'm excited to pull this palette in again at a later date. But for now, it's going to go back. And then last month I rolled in 2 brand new prompts. So one of those was new collection. So that was your newest brand to your collection, or the brand that you have tried the least of. And I decided that I was going to roll in my brand new eyeshadow palette, which was the Gloss Gods Vintage Glam palette. And I wanted to use this no pan left behind style, just using every shade one time. I just wanted to get a little bit of a feel for this palette to see if I was actually going to enjoy it as much as I was expecting myself to or anticipating myself to, because I've heard such good things about Gloss Gods. So I am happy to say that I have also reached my goal with this one and used every single shade in here one time. A couple of them I have used more than once, but I have managed to reach my goal, which I'm very happy about, and I am really looking forward to diving into this palette a lot more and kind of focusing in on just maybe not even certain looks, but just like focusing in on this palette as a whole and coming up with different looks. I really did enjoy the shimmers. These 2 were a little bit too dark, but I still managed. I believe I only wore them the one time that I needed to, but I think this shade I wore a couple times. I want to say this one I wore a couple times. This one I did as well. This one I did as well. This one I think I wore as like my brow bone to kind of also blend out the edges of my shadow. So I really did enjoy this, and I'm happy that I have this picked up, and I do want a couple more. Whether I grab them sooner or later, who knows, but for now I'm going to put this away. But I want to really like focus in on this palette at some point this year and just see what kind of love I can show to it, how many pans I can eventually get into this, and I'm just looking forward to that one as well. And then I also rolled in holiday release. So this was either a silver, a gold, or red, or a green shade. And I decided to roll in my gold flake taco from Holo Taco, and I wanted to use this 10 times. I wanted to have 10 completely different manicures with it, taking it off, putting it back on, and I have used it twice. So I'm not completely surprised. I knew I wasn't going to get 10 uses within 1 month. I don't always wear a topper when I do my nails. Like, I'm not today. I'm going to be redoing my nails pretty soon. It is just basically the shade, and that is it. So when I do reach for a topper, I don't do it frequently enough. So the 10 uses might take me a little bit longer to get through, but 2 uses within 1 month I don't think is too bad. If I can even bump it up to 3 uses a month, then I think within the next little while I'll be able to get this out. But this project goes until September, so I have plenty of time to get those 10 uses in on this product, and I know I'm going to be able to do that a lot sooner than September. So because I'm rolling out 2, I get to roll in 2 brand new prompts. And again, this is the project where all of the prompts are eligible each and every update. So you can double up on the same prompt that you have had before. I know Anouk Dominique Rose sometimes gets a lot of the same prompts, and so do I. So I already have this set 1 through 33. So we are going to roll in 2 brand new ones. We have 21 and 17. 17 is makeup Fun. So that is your smallest category. And 21 is a new brand. So the newest brand that you have tried, which technically might actually be Gloss Gods. But do I want to pull in a shade from here? I don't know. Let me go take a look at my collection. Let me go see what I have that I can pull in for here, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with my products. Now, when I had said what new collection was, that was actually your never or your least used product, which I pulled in this because it was brand new to my collection, so I had never used it. However, new brand is the newest brand that you have tried. And this is still the newest brand that I have tried. So I am going to keep this in. Now, I'm going to only focus in on one shade in this palette. I would like to hit pan. Even though it's my newest, I'm okay with actually hitting pan in a brand new palette right now. And I'm going to focus on this purple shimmer called Oh the Stories. And I am really excited to pull this into my looks. I loved wearing it when I put it on my lids, and I'm just wanting to wear it even more. So I am going to keep this in, but I am going to make my goal to hit pan on it, which is quite a goal for a brand new product, a brand new eyeshadow palette, especially considering I normally take a long time to actually use a brand new eyeshadow palette when it comes into my collection. I mentioned that when I rolled this in for new collection. But I'm excited about it. I'm ready for it. I am here for it. So we are going to focus in on Oh the Stories for the next who knows how long. Then I also had Makeup Fund, which is your smallest category. Now, I think bronzers might be, like, single bronzers is my smallest category. But I've been kind of doing my inventory a little bit, and I know I'm quite behind on it, but overall, I have more bronzers in face palettes. So even though I have a lot more bronzers than like I would just as a single, I figured I would go for something a little bit different. And I actually want to use a perfume because I don't have, like, I have a few of them, but I don't have very many. And the one that I have been reaching for recently, ever so slightly, is one that I have had in my collection for quite a while at this point, and I would love to repurchase this one. And this is by the brand Clean, and this is their Reserve line in the scent Skin. This is stunning. I love this so much. It is probably one of my favorite perfumes that I have had in my collection. This is where I'm at, and I want to completely finish this off. I know I'm not going to have an issue doing that. It might take me some time because I don't wear it every day, but it's definitely one that I've been focusing in on a little bit more lately, and I want to completely finish this one off just because it is getting older, but I want to repurchase this one as well. I love it. Now, I've only tried this one from the brand. I know that they have this Reserve line, but then they also have their actual Clean line, which now that I think about it, I had those little minis when I was doing my advent calendar project plan last year. So I have tried a couple more. I lied. I did try a couple more. Those were just the Clean lines. This is the Reserve line. I don't know what the difference is because I haven't tried the same scent in either of the lines. If you know the difference, let me know down below, but I really do enjoy this one. So I don't know if I want to pick up the Clean line skin scent or if I want to go back to the Reserve one. But nonetheless, I want to completely finish this one off and then repurchase it because I love this scent so much. I think it's gorgeous. So that is what I'm going to pull in because I haven't pulled in a spray, especially a perfume, into a project for a long time. And I figured this was a good opportunity to do so because I don't have a whole lot. I did have a ton of those little mini ones, but if you watched my advent calendar project pan last year, I went through quite a bit. Even though I didn't completely finish it off, I went through quite a lot of them, and I really did enjoy some that I would like to repurchase. I have a little stash going of ones that I want to actually purchase full sizes of. But right now, I think this is actually like one of my smaller categories within my whole beauty collection, not just makeup. So let's branch off a little bit, do something a little bit different, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm curious to see how long it's actually going to take for me to completely finish that one off, because I go quite a while without actually reaching for it. So if I wear it every day or close to every day, I'm curious to see when I'm going to be able to roll that product out. But that is it. Those are my new products and what I'm going to be working on for the next little while. So I'm really excited about the 2 new products that I pulled in for this update. So stay tuned if you're curious to see where I'm going to be at next month. And that is it. That is all for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.